Hi again, this is Dr. Amy. I'm going to be talking today about the #1 habit I have picked up over the years as a doctor. Now, as you might know, I was a nutritionist before I went to medical school, and you know what? Throughout the years, I picked up a lot of bad habits. Late nights, crazy snacks at odd hours, not really being very active, but there was one habit that I picked up over the years that was actually really beneficial. It's because I learned a lot of the background science about this habit and incorporate it into my life. It is called circadian fasting. Circadian fasting means taking circadian rhythm science, which is a new science about how our body works with the sun and dark cycles, and combining it with intermittent fasting. This one habit has changed my life. Circadian fasting typically means that you stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed, because guess what? Everything has a circadian rhythm, including your digestive system, your metabolism, your brain, and you really need to give it a time to rest. So just like sleep is super important for renewal, so is fasting. Now, people always ask me, what was the reason that really made you start circadian fasting or talking about this? It was the Ruth Patterson study. This study changed everything. So let me tell you about the Ruth Patterson study. Dr. Ruth Patterson at the University of San Diego took 2,500 breast cancer survivors. There were women who had all been diagnosed with breast cancer but were now in remission. She asked half of them not to fast, just eat normally, and she asked the other half to fast moderately, just overnight, about 13 hours. Just 13 hours was enough to reduce the breast cancer recurrence by 40%. Nearly 40% less breast cancer in the group that was circadian fasting versus the group that was not doing it at all. Now, I call it circadian fasting. She just called it time-restricted eating, which is how it's referred to in the literature. But this is crazy. Something that is free, something that is pretty easy, 13.5 hours on average is not something that's very difficult, was so impactful in people's lives. This was enough for me to incorporate this into my life. And if you want to incorporate it into your life, go to Amy MD Wellness and check out some of the blogs I have about circadian fasting, or check out my book, I'm So Effing Tired. Thanks again for watching. I'm Dr. Amy.